Marvel thinks it's being clever. They've shown you the Thunderbolts, a team of spies, super soldiers, and broken heroes. But what if it's all a distraction? What if that team isn't built to save the world, but is actually just the first draft? Because it feels like what Marvel is really planning is so much bigger. Today we're going to break down a theory that connects the godlike Sentry to a shocking new comic team featuring the Hulk and Carnage, and expose how the MCU might be secretly laying the groundwork for a team of absolute monsters. Let's start with what we know for sure. The MCU's Thunderbolts * movie brings together a team of anti-heroes and morally gray operatives: Yelena Belova, Bucky Barnes, U.S. Agent, Red Guardian, Ghost, and Taskmaster. Think of them as a grounded street-level squad of spies and brawlers. They're all powerful people who are pretty lost, trying to find a purpose in a world that has been without its core Avengers for a while. But then, Marvel introduces a character who seems to make absolutely no sense with the rest of this team, the Sentry. Played by Lewis Pullman, Sentry is a man named Bob Reynolds who gained immense abilities from an experimental serum. We're talking superhuman strength, flight, energy manipulation, and near invulnerability. His power is on a completely different planet from the others. Now, this isn't just a mismatch. It's a giant, flashing clue. Based on reports, it's theorized that the real threat of the movie isn't even Sentry himself, but his dark alter ego called the Void. The Void is described as the manifestation of Sentry's subconscious darkness, a being of pure destruction that can lay waste to entire cities. He's a cosmic-level force of nature, not a villain you can just punch. A team of assassins and super soldiers isn't really equipped to fight a dark god, are they? So the big question is, why is he here? Maybe he's not the mission. Maybe he's the benchmark. He could be the proof that the world needs a team capable of fighting threats the original Avengers couldn't or wouldn't. So where do we look for answers? As always, we turn to the comics. The biggest clue that might just connect the movie to a grander plan is Bucky Barnes. In the MCU, he's a central figure on the team. And in a brand new comic series launched in June 2025, the Winter Soldier is the leader of a terrifying new version of the Thunderbolts. This might not be a coincidence. This could be Marvel's classic playbook, seeding an idea in the movies while showing its ultimate potential in the comics. The new Thunderbolts comic series features one of the most powerful and unhinged rosters ever assembled. This doesn't just feel like a new lineup. It feels like a statement of intent. Get ready for this roster. In the comics, Bucky and the Black Widow are forced to assemble a team to deal with a world-ending threat: demented doppelgangers of the Illuminati. And to fight monsters, they recruit monsters. This new team includes Wolverine but not Logan, the ferocious Lavra Kinney. It has Namor, the arrogant and powerful king of Atlantis. It even includes Clea, the sorcerer supreme of the Dark Dimension. And then there are the two game changers, the Hulk and Carnage. You heard that right. The unstoppable rage of the Hulk and the sadistic chaos of the Carnage symbiote, now bonded with Eddie Brock, are on the same team. This lineup is described as a dangerous, disastrous, unhinged Marvel dinner party. It's a group of killers and monsters brought together for missions that require lethal force and zero moral hesitation. This isn't a team for saving cats from trees. It's a team you point at a problem you need utterly erased from existence. This is where the theory all clicks into place. It's possible Marvel isn't running two separate ideas, but is telling one huge story across different platforms. The Thunderbolts * movie, with its strange little asterisk, could be Act 1. It introduces the concept of a government-sanctioned team of anti-heroes. It establishes a new power scale by having them reportedly face the Void. And some speculation, fueled by the film's own marketing, suggests the story ends with the team being rebranded as the new Avengers, setting up a future where they operate on a global stage. The new Thunderbolts comic, then, could be Act 2. A glimpse at the endgame. It shows us what this team is destined to become. The MCU's first roster might be a test. Whether they succeed or fail against Sentry, they prove the need for a heavier-hitting squad. The film could set a precedent, showing that sometimes you need a team that will cross lines the original Avengers never would. This paves the way for a future MCU where the roster evolves. It's how you could get from a team of spies to a team with someone like Red Hulk, who has been rumored for years, and eventually, maybe even a symbiote or other monstrous powerhouses. So the real secret power behind the Thunderbolts might not be Sentry or the Void, could be the team's chilling potential to evolve. It uses the idea of creating a roster of Marvel's most dangerous loners and killers to hunt even bigger monsters. The MCU is starting with a team of broken soldiers, but if this theory holds, the blueprint shows they might be building towards an arsenal of living weapons. But what do you think? Could the MCU ever truly embrace a team with both the Hulk and a character like Carnage? And who else would you add to this powerhouse roster to make it even more unstoppable? Let me know your theories in the comments below.